weren't in the video last week. Hi everybody, I hope you're having a nice day. We're here to show you my makes for October, and Poppy is clearly desperate to get down, so she said hello. Back you go on the sofa. And I am so pleased to say that we are very close to having our works finished, so I have actually managed to film in the house today. It's getting better, slowly but surely. So as you can see, I'm wearing something that I didn't say I would make, but I did say that I would show you it because last week I forgot to, which was the heather dress. So this sample was made by Lisa for the release of the heather dress, and it's super comfy. I love this print. It's a really lovely Roma Ponte, and Poppy, sorry guys, Poppy decided to be annoying at that point. So yeah, it's a really lovely fabric, and of course it sold out really quickly, but I am going to try and get some more back in. So I have an appointment with the fabric agent next week, and I'm going to see if I can get some more in. So fingers crossed they'll have some more. But yeah, it's a great fabric for this pattern, and it's been so nice to see all of you be pleased that the heather dress is out. You guys have continued to buy it throughout the week, which is really great. So thank you so much for those of you who've bought it, and I can't wait to see all of your makes. Already some are popping up on Instagram, which is great. So yeah, so this is a new dress for me, even though I didn't make it. And then I've got two dresses and one jacket, which I said I was going to make. And I also have something else to show you, which again, somebody else made for me, but I have to show you it. So number one, here we are, on to number two. Okay guys, this is number two. It's my cowl neck dress. So from one jersey dress onto another, and this was made in I think we called it Turtle Beach, something like that, jersey. And yeah, it's been so lovely to work with. Actually, it pressed really nicely, and it's draping really prettily here. I'm really pleased with that. It is a little bit thin because it's clinging to the tops of my tights and things. I shall show you. Excuse my tummy guys, I had a big pasta lunch, yeah, I just feel like I can see my VPL there, and I haven't got a belt on it, but I will be wearing a belt with it. But yeah, I think I should wear a slip with it because it's, you know what jersey's like, it does cling a little bit too much. So I definitely yeah, need to wear a slip, I think, with it. I kind of like, the only thing I was like, I think I must have tapered the arms more last time, because the arms, I think for a top, it's quite nice having them a bit looser, but I really wish they were a bit more tapered on a dress. So the last one I made, I must have done that. And maybe I did that at the sewing stage rather than at the pattern stage, because the pattern wasn't changed at all. So, but yeah, I mean, I rolled them up quite a lot anyway. But it's a good winter dress, and I'm going to wear it with a nice belt, and yeah, some little high-heeled boots or something. But yes, I'm very pleased with it. And this dress, if you haven't made it, whether you make a dress or a top, I reckon it takes the same amount of time, and it takes an hour. Like, it's so quick to make, really, really quick, really easy. It's basically, you do your shoulder seams, you do your side seams, then you do your underarm seams of your sleeves, you put your sleeves in, hem your sleeves, hem the neck, and hem the hem. So yeah, it's a really quick one, and I didn't do any overlocking. Of course you can if you prefer the look of that, but I just wanted to make it quickly. So yeah, thumbs up for number two. Just need to make sure I wear a slip with it so I don't show everybody my pants. Okay, on to the next one. Okay guys, on to the next make, and I think this is one of my favourites. This is this beautiful fabric with this really unusual print. And stupidly I've set it up so I can't stand that far back. Can you see it here? Anyway, so the positioning was really important of the flowers, and there was much discussion when I was cutting it out. There was much discussion on where the roses might fall, as there is one rose that is rather inconveniently placed right here. But we figured, like, I pointed it out to you guys, but I don't think anyone's actually going to think that, because it's basically roses all over, so I think it'll be fine. But so here it is without anything cinched in, and you know I love a cinched in waist. So I made a tie belt out of the leftover fabric, and I just thought because this fabric is so special, I felt like a leather belt wouldn't look right. It would just, because the leather belt's a bit more casual and this fabric is kind of silky satiny, so I just thought that it would be much better with a belt made out of the same fabric, and I'm really pleased with how it looks. I think it's great. It's really nice. And I just love the asymmetry of the fabric. I just think it's really nice having a random floral sleeve and then kind of leaves on this one. But yeah, I really, really love it. And I know there wasn't that much of the fabric, guys, and it went like that. But those of you that did manage to get some, I hope you are inspired to make a shift dress, because I think it's a perfect pattern for this fabric. But if any of you are out there out shopping and you spot some fabric with a really big print on it, it's really good for the shift dress, because the problem when you buy fabrics with a big print is if you've got lots of seams and darts and various details like that, you have to pattern match, and it interrupts the design, and it can look really naff. So patterns that are very simple. So for us, like on this, the darts are there, but they're in the kind of black fabric, so in the black part of it, not in the pattern. So it works really well, and I'm definitely going to wear this a lot. Now, some of you might think this is a party dress, but for me, I don't really go to many parties. So this will be a day work dress. I'm going to wear this a lot to work. I'm really excited to have this in my wardrobe. I've actually quite quickly got quite bored of what I've got in my wardrobe for winter, because I don't have that much. I have Joan dresses and I have Betty dresses, but recently I haven't really felt like wearing a Betty dress, because you kind of have to wear cardies and it still feels a little bit cold. I kind of just want to wear things with long sleeves. So the Joan dress is great, but the Joan dress is a bit more formal, so I feel very dressy for work when I wear that. So something a bit looser and less fitted, the shift dress is great. So yay for that. And certainly for next month, I'm thinking more along what other dresses can I make that are that kind of vibe. I don't want to just keep making shift dresses because that's boring. But yeah, I'm wondering I might make another dress from a pussy bow blouse, because I have one dress that's made from the pussy bow blouse pattern. Anna wore that actually earlier today, and it reminded me of how much I like that. So I'm thinking maybe I'll do that, and maybe I'll do, another hack into a dress. But yeah, long sleeve dresses are what I'm feeling at the moment. Okay, I've got one more of the makes to show you, just a sec. And the next make, which is the Cocoa jacket, and made out of the fabric that I got from Mood when I was in America. Let me show you. So I've put on just a plain black top to show it off, but yeah, really pleased with how this fabric came together, because I just think it was perfect. It had enough structure, it pressed well, and what I did is I sandwiched the selvage. So in the Cocoa jacket, what we normally do is we keep the selvage and then we hand stitch it on all the way down the centre and around the neckline, and you can also do it around the cuffs and the hem, but I didn't. And this time I just sandwiched it in between the outer and the inside lining, and so I machined it in, which gives it a really nice neat finish, and it was loads quicker. So I recommend that to any of you who've done this class. I definitely recommend that as a little shortcut. And don't you just love this lining? I know it's not that jazzy, but it's just a really lovely spot, and I just think it's great having a little flash of that colour, because I probably will wear this with navy or black. So I think if that opened out, it would go. It is black. This lining, I don't know if it's up on the online shop, but it will be soon. It's a really nice lining, perfect for jackets, really good for jackets. And those of you that are like, Lisa, stop tempting us with something that we can't buy, which is this pattern. We have scheduled it for next year, so it's definitely coming. And actually next year we are ramping it up on the old releases, and we will be releasing a lot more. I'll be telling you all more about that probably in December. But yeah, we are planning a lot more, certainly a lot more PDF releases, yeah, the usual. We'll also be doing our printed patterns, and we've also got some online classes planned. So yeah, there is lots coming to you. I just wanted to try, and we've been building up our team and getting a bigger team together so that we can produce things more quickly. So yes, this is coming, as is lots of other things. So that is it for my makes for this this month. But I have one more thing that I want to show you that I just think is amazing that someone made for me. So hang tight. Okay, this jumper was knitted for me by my mother-in-law. I don't like the term mother-in-law because it sounds very formal, and I don't have a formal relationship with her at all. She feels more like a friend. So with Matt's mum, she made me this. She really has got into knitting, and she was offered to like make me something a while back, and this is what she has made me, which I absolutely love, and it's just perfect timing that it was finished for autumn. It's like a big slouchy jumper, and it's got this really cool neck, and I do kind of like faffing around with it, but I quite like it like that, or do I like it rolled over? But yeah, it is really, really nice. And in case any of you are big knitters, this is what she knitted it from, which is Winter Essential Knits by Quail Studio. And actually it's the pattern on the front cover, which is the boyfriend rib polo. So it's meant to be like a really oversized, comfy jumper. And yeah, I just love this kind of thing for the weekend. And oh my goodness, how long it must have taken her. It's just so beautiful. There is not one mistake in it. I'm so impressed. I'm also impressed that she like completed it, because if I was making something like this, I would have given up probably when I did half a sleeve. So yeah, I absolutely love it. And if you're watching this, thank you so much. I absolutely love it. So I feel quite spoilt this month because I had two things made for me. So the heather dress, although it wasn't specifically for me, but it fits me, so clearly it's going to find its way into my wardrobe, and this jumper, which is just, yeah, the nicest jumper and clearly one I'm going to live in. I do have a question though for knitters. We were saying like, oh, we can't wash it because it will shrink. So what do you do about washing hand knitted stuff? Do you have to block it every time you wash it? Because that's kind of annoying. Or do I just wash it with obviously cold water and then leave it flat? Any tips, please let me know. I also want to thank Claire, who sent me this lovely little crochet kit. So a couple of vlogs ago I mentioned that I need a new hobby, and some of you put some lovely comments, thank you so much, I read them all, and ideas. And a couple of you did mention crochet, and she sent me a little starter kit and a link to a little online class to learn how to crochet, and I did put it on my Instagram stories, Claire, but just in case you missed that, thank you so much. It was such a lovely surprise. I generally just get bills in the post at work, bills or haberdashery or whatever it is, so when a parcel arrives that isn't that, it's very exciting, so thank you very much. Right, that is it for this week. So I am planning next week. It will be the November haul, fabric haul, and I've already got some really nice things put aside for what I'm thinking of, and also some of them I have bought lots of it so that you guys, if you like it, you'll be able to buy it as well. So yeah, I'm excited about that, and I'm excited about feeling loads better. I feel a lot better, and I'm just enjoying being well. And it's amazing when you're feeling ill how afterwards the best thing is that you like, oh my goodness, it's so good to be healthy and well, that, you know, and you forget and take that for granted when you're just well constantly. I feel very grateful, but I'm still taking it easy and not working quite as hard as I normally would. I just feel like before I went to America, I really just did too much, as I often do, and I burnt out, and that's why I got extra ill. So I'm taking it easy as best I can. And this weekend I'm going away with my sister and my friend Katrina. I think I told you, did I tell you about that? No, I did tell you I saw them a couple of weeks ago, but I'm going away with them. We are going to a little cottage in the Cotswolds, and then we're going for a spa on Saturday, for some beauty treatments and afternoon tea, and then we're going to have nice nights in cooking lovely food and watching girly films, and I think we're all very excited. Those two particularly because they have children and they're like, I'm going to have a lie-in. And I'm like, I'm up for lying in with you guys. It's not a special thing for me, but I'm up for doing it. So yeah, it will be a really nice weekend, I think. And I'm going to take Poppy as well so that Matt has a boys' weekend and can go out and do things without having to worry about coming back and walk Poppy. So Poppy, did you know that you're coming for the girls' weekend? No. Did you know? No. Isn't this jumper lovely and cuddly? Cuddly and snuggly. Yeah. You'll love snuggling into it, won't you? Mm. But that's it, guys, for this week. I can't think of any more drivel or waffle to tell you. I hope you all have a lovely weekend. Enjoy your first weekend of November. Let's hope it's a nice, crisp, sunny one for country walks and yeah, nice things. It's not yet too cold, although I feel it's coming. But as long as it's not raining, it doesn't mind. Don't mind the cold. It's fine. Anyway, guys, I'll see you next week. Bye.